Welcome to ZDay, everyone. My name's James Phillips. I'm going to be your navigator for today. I think the fact that you're all here shows a good sign right from the outset. The fact that people say social change will never happen, by the very fact you're here, means it already is. So there you go, 1-0 to us already. So what's the plan for today? Okay. Probably it would start off with this working. There we go. Okay. So first of all, we've got a great lineup of speakers for today. After just this brief introduction, we've got David Dan, who's the UK chapter coordinator of the movement, who's going to give a brief outline as to what it is we actually advocate. Then we're going to have Ben Dyson from Positive Money talking about the effects of fractional reserve banking on the economy and society in general. Which is the money creation process we currently have in society. Martin Wilkinson from the Equality Trust is going to be talking about income inequality and the effects that has on human health and environmental conditions. David Wood is going to, from the London Futurists, is going to be talking about technological unemployment, a growing trend we're going to see as he will discuss. Dave Lucas, who's another member of the UK chapter here, is going to be discussing some of Jeremy Rifkin's work about the possible nodes of transition towards the economic model that the movement discusses in the third industrial revolution. And myself, I'm going to be talking about the model that we advocate, why the movement's still important, and why we indeed need to be here. So we've been more inclusive in the past towards third-party organisations, which we still want to do, and we still advocate and still support these third-party groups, but it has actually come at a cost to the movement. Our structure needs improvement. We need more members. We need more action. So really, today, what we're trying to do is hone in, focus back in on why the movement's important, why what we advocate is relevant still, and why we need your help. So the lineup of the day, more specifically, is as thus, and as you can already tell, we're running late. So that's a good start. From 3 p.m., you'll notice a bit of a shift in gears or thereabouts. We're going to have a bit more of a discussion-orientated day today. Usually, it's just us lecturing you all day. But obviously, any sort of transition to the sort of world we would hopefully all like to see is going to involve all of us. It has to be participatory. It can't be, it can't be just, well, we'll sit down and let you get on with it. We're going to have to work out how to do this together and work on our strengths to make sure that happens. And so a lot of magic tends to happen when people go away and discuss these sorts of things amongst themselves and comes out in Q&As, and there's some good sort of stuff that happens there. So we want to sort of do that, and it's not really listed on here, but I'd quite like it if we could reconvene about 4:30 or so, just before the close of the day, to sort of discuss some of those ideas that you've been discussing amongst yourselves. In between the speakers for today, we're going to have a brief Q&A just to fill up some dead stage time and obviously ask them questions that were relevant to their presentation. So please keep your questions short. I'm not saying your life story is not really, really interesting, and we want to hear it, which is why after the event today, we're all going to Wetherspoons, because life stories are just more interesting over a pint, I find. So, yeah, they'll still be drinking in our economy. Isn't that great? So it's only a 4 minutes walk from here. It's the Wetherspoons at Pendrell's Oak, so come and discuss things with us there. In the event of a fire, I recommend running away from it. Fires are dangerous, and they burn you. That's pretty much it. Oh, and please do turn off your phone. It is rather irritating. And that's pretty much it. So welcome to ZDay, everyone.